This one's for anybody who's been burnt by a coach in the past and just automatically assumes that all coaching is the same and it doesn't really work for them. Just because somebody is a coach, don't assume they offer the exact same service and that's all you get is a little bit of a meal plan, a bit of nutrition. If that's what you've had, that is simply not the case around here. It's like thinking because you went to your fucking kebab shop at 3 AM in the morning and got food poisoning because they can't cook chicken right, that you can't eat at the Ritz. Why? Because they both serve food, so it's got to be the same. Please, please do not let one bad apple ruin the bunch. It's a banana. You're very familiar with those things, I'm sure. I've had members, unfortunately, leave the service years ago, not because they were discontent with the service, but because another coach has messaged them privately, offered them their service for free for 6 months, and realistically, in this day and age, who's gonna deny that? But because of how shite of a coach they are and how shit of a service they actually provide, 6 months later, they felt like they were ripped off and they found themselves in a worse position than when they joined me originally. So when they actually rejoined, this is the first thing they said. Or one of our recent members was very hesitant about starting coaching once again. They had previously signed with a coach for £200 a month, which they were losing weight, but their relationship with food suffered significantly off the back of it, to the point where they stalled and were unsure as to how they could actually enjoy life and continue making progress. Now, paying less for a CBK membership, this is how they felt 3 days into our program. This was the response after our first check-in, i.e. the check-in that boasts the least information we can out of all of the check-ins they will ever do. I'm also going to end on a couple of videos from former members Chris and Els as to their thoughts regarding coaching and obviously their experience previously having another PT. Please remember, this industry is full of shitheads. And I don't usually make these type of videos, but with more members coming in, showcasing their awful experience with other coaches is become more evident. And I should really make it clear that that is not the norm. I may be a wanker at the end of the day, but I'm a fucking caring wanker at that. So if you do ever want a little bit of advice, I'm not just gonna sell you fucking coaching to give it to you. If you need some advice, you have a question, open a DM. I'm more than happy to help.
I had previous PTs. There was never that connection that I wanted. So they put a plan together just to focus on the gym element. They never looked at my nutrition as well. Do the workout at the gym. And then on the way home from the gym, I went and had a Chinese.
So I'd worked with coaches before, but I hadn't had the best outcomes, the best results. And I'd found that people that I'd worked with in the past hadn't necessarily understood me as a person and me as an athlete and what I was capable of. As soon as I started chatting to Nathan, even in a non-professional capacity, I felt completely different. I felt that he was a genuinely nice guy. He was genuinely interested in making me the best person that I could be and not about sort of making money. He wanted anything from me other than to make me a better person. And some of the advice that I got from him before we started talking seriously about coaching had already really made a big difference to my progress in the gym and to my weight loss.